put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 5, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children, children. One, two, three, put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 5, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children, children. 1, 2, 3, you put your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, that I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children.
Good evening everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, for round 15 of SLR Tier 2. We're in the United States today, and my name is Der Hammer, and joining me tonight is Bailey. Welcome, Bailey.
Hello.
That's a quiet hello.
What do you want me to say?
Okay, he is here. Yeah, the drivers have just loaded into the game, and I think they're just driving out for their first runs. Well, meanwhile, we're looking at the championship standings, which has a healthy lead for the Aston Martin duo of Ezekin and Alexander, with Adesi close behind in the Mercedes. And then Crystals and Cyanidus running out the top 5. So yeah, Aston Martin's new team principal, Mike Crack, will be very happy about this. What do you think, Bailey?
Yeah, I guess he will be happy about the drivers at 1 2.
Yeah, so let's see if they can strengthen the lead today. I'm searching the first car out on track. It seems to be Hoodem. So he'll be the first one to set a lap today. What can you tell us about this circuit of the Americas?
It's bad.
It's bad?
Yeah.
Can you specify what's bad about it?
It's just not flowy. Like, it just doesn't flow for me.
Yeah, it does.
I never really enjoyed it.
I mean, it does seem to have some distinctive, different parts. It's like the first part with the S's, the fast corners. Then you have the long straights, the DRS straights, and then you have a very slow final sector with a lot of slower corners, so to speak. That's kind of the circuit divided in 3 parts, I'd say.
Just to tell you, the stream is very dark.
Yeah, I know this. I don't know why that's the case. It's like the brightness is like super off for some reason.
Is it?
I don't know if that's.
It's fine on the pause screen.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if this helps.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah,
a
little. It's weird though. I haven't had that happen before. Oh well.
It might be a Codemasters thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Now my own screen looks very bright in contrast, so it's definitely very weird.
Can you turn your brightness down on your monitor, maybe?
Yeah, but that wouldn't change anything.
Yeah, I know. Just then you can turn the camera it up on the stream, and then it won't hurt your eyes.
Let's see. Sorry about that.
And then
And up the brightness maybe a bit more.
yeah, if I did 200.
Oh god. Does look a little bit better now in stream, and meanwhile we do have some guys on their first lap. It's Nacho who sets the first time, it's 1:33.2, and then Bladek immediately goes a second, more than a second faster on Azaiken, who's somehow in the Mercedes. Did he switch teams or? Oh no, that's Aston Martin. Never mind. It's the brightness which is kinda affecting my my view of things.
There's a Chiefs gonna cross the line now on the McLaren. He goes P6. Anyone else on a lap? No. From what I can see, Sanidis is.
Joel maybe? Oh no, Joel just said on. No, Joel's in the final sector, but he's going.
Sanidis goes P3.
132.4. So pole time is gonna be somewhere in the 131s then?
Yep.
Guess so.
If I had a look at it.
Oh, edge goes off. Edge goes into the wall.
Wing damage for the Alpine.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to come back in the pits and get that repaired before he can set a good lap.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him, but
Try this. We'll have to note that Crystal set his time on the medium compound tires.
yeah, what a 133.8. But maybe he's just saving a set. Oh, it's
And Hoodham goes P1.
Yeah, 131.8. The first 131.
Yep. Good luck by the Alfa. The and the other Alfa Romeo was P2 with the 31.9. So now an Alfa Romeo 1-2, provisionally at least.
Yeah, very quick by Jozo. Is he one of the reserves or does he have a full-time seat now? I don't recall. I've seen him in other leagues, but I'm not sure if he's a full-timer here.
I can check. I think he might be full-time. Yeah, he's full-time. So hard to tell.
Oh, and Edge takes the IndyCar line, but it's somehow fine. But he pits immediately with the wing damage.
Yep.
As Papa goes P13 with 133.8, also on the medium tire.
So the medium tires look a lot slower than the softs.
Yeah, so it's gonna be probably soft medium in the race then, because if the mediums are this much slower, then the hards are gonna be dreadfully slow.
Yeah. I'm trying to find someone who is on the lap.
Now we have Yoda on the lap.
Yep, he's coming through the first sector, holding it in 7th, down to 6th. 5th, short shift backs up to 6th, so 5th just to get the turn in. Very technical part of the track, and he manages to get through quite nicely. Never mind, and he's out.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, that's the second guy we see crashing in qualifying, but this time it's lethal. And Yoda punishes his Mercedes and punishes himself even more. That's gonna be start from the back.
Unfortunately, his chief has left the session.
Oh no.
I think Pineapple left the session earlier. So I'll see.
Yeah, see if you can invite them back. As meanwhile, I'm following Ace Boy around.
Chief is gonna oh no.
Completely offline? Maybe his PC crashed or something.
Okay, he's loving him now. I don't have Pineapple on my phone.
Okay.
I can.
I mean, well, he can still join on Tipsy probably.
Yeah. And so yeah, Yoda out of the session. because of that spin. So a shame for him. No time set, so he will be at the back of the grid unless Alex doesn't set a lap. Which I don't think will happen.
Ooh,
Since
Ace Boy.
he is
That's
on a lap right now. Yeah.
a very good lap. 131.6 and goes fastest. So yeah, a very large difference between the times so far. There's 131s, 132s, 133s, and even a 134. But that might also be because of the amount of reserves we have. Bit of a skill gap between the players.
Yeah, could be 10 reserves today. I don't remember them all, but there's quite a lot. And so yeah, probably a bit of a skill difference. Alexander having a skill issue. He has spun around.
Skill issue plus scope.
Yeah, he is around at the long run. Yeah, no damage to the car though. Oh, Mars come back. And it looks like he's gonna pop out in the camera. And get a fresh set of tires on and go again.
A Desi on the mediums, by the way, still. That's interesting.
Yeah, quite committed. You would think you would have switched over to the soft by now, but set a better lap. And he comes.
Essican on an invalidated lap already.
Possibly, well, I mean, it's the first sector, so it's pretty easy to invalidate there. I did the 24.9. Alexander did 24.8 on the lap he spun in, so it's not looking too bad for the Mercedes driver currently on those yellow wall tires. Down into second gear. And short shifting up to third to get the traction, loses the rear a bit, but overall quite stable. As Wezzo goes P2. Wezzo goes P2.
Yeah, 131.7. That's a good time. And
yep.
See what Adesi can do on those medium tires.
It's not looking that bad. 1 minute 2.5 currently through the middle sector. We'll see what he can do through the final. This will be where he loses the most time because it's the most grip dependent.
The game gives me a little bit of wobble.
Yeah.
The game gave me a purple sector, but somehow I doubt that.
You doubt Codemasters.
Yeah, only a little.
Oh, misses the apex at the penultimate corner and does not get the exit. So we'll see what it's like in the final corner. Desi is going to come across the line and do a 33.1. Our fastest medium runner by a big 7/10, sorry.
Yeah, that was a good medium lap. So if he goes in for a set of softs, he's definitely gonna be up there. I mean, well, Tipsy, Edge, and Alexander haven't set a time yet, and Yoda cannot set a time anymore.
Crystals is on a lap. Oh, never mind. He involved up in the corner.
The Crystals only P13 for now.
On those mediums, but still, you would expect him to be a little bit higher. Man.
Yeah, he said he was gonna be slow, but I wonder, did he switch permanently to no line? Maybe that's the reason? I don't know.
Possibly? That would be the most logical reason. As we watch, Yeah, I'm watching Papa go through the final sector.
Let's see. He was on mediums in the first run, right? Yeah, he's a second quicker now, so it's definitely gonna improve by a lot.
He crosses the line and he goes P6, 31.9. We'll see where Joel will go the other Red Bull. He is coming through the number corner. 4th to 5th there, on the edge of the white line.
Yeah, very on the edge.
Comes around the final corner. No traction loss there, and he goes P4.
Yeah. The Red Bull's moving up.
Yeah, just a bit. Got
Jozo is not on a quick one. Let's see. Alexander's warming up. Alexander is only gonna have one run by the looks of it.
Yep, seems like it.
Or P2 in the championship, don't forget.
Yeah. Azakin's a bit further up the road though, compared to him in championships. But as I can only Pierre right now with the 32 dead, the earlier pole position time, beaten by 4 temps now.
Might be
He's
one
got some
of
time to find.
yeah, might be one of those things that maybe he doesn't like the track or something.
Yep.
But then again, we've seen a couple of times this season when Ezekin didn't qualify in the front to still finish top 3, so
Yep.
not kind of out yet.
Alexander climbs the hill into turn 1 and gets the car turned in nicely. We'll see if he succumbs under the pressure once again. Coming through the first sector now, 7th gear all the way through here until this corner, where it's like an early apex and you sweep back in. Nice and easy there. 3rd gear up into 4th. It's been like a decent lap so far for Alexander, but it's still got 2 more sectors to go. Before we get a good time.
Checking how Jozo was doing and Ace Boy, but switching back to Alexander now.
He goes over the hill, DRS open. About 96 miles an hour when you come into the braking zone, 197 for Alexander. Brakes 3rd gear, nice and easy. We'll see what the sector time is. It's a 1 minute 1.4, and this I'd already doubted again that's purple. I think that's a pretty good sector time from the Aston Martin coming through the double left-hander now and through the long right where he lost it before. Will he do it again? Will he keep the car steady? He runs it out wide, a lot wider than I've seen before, and he keeps the car on the road this time. 5th gear, power on the exit for the Mutma corner, and then come to the final. 3rd gear, nice and easy. Don't lose it on the traction or the curb, and he crosses the line and goes pole position by 4 tenths.
Yeah, that's a lot. Probably used too much turn in the first time. That's why he spun by trying to keep it tight.
Yeah, possibly. Seems that way.
Crystals is now on the DRS straight, probably also the main overtaking zone during the race, as you have a slow corner following it. But not easy to do in a DRS train, of course. You'd need some clear air up front.
Yep. We'll see where Crystals goes on this lap time. Currently, it was about 6 tenths off Alexander through the middle sector split. We'll see where this puts him now as he comes around the penultimate corner.
Well, as long as it's in 31s, it's then he's up there. But if it's any slower, then probably not.
Didn't really seem like that good of a last sector. 32.
P10. For now. Ezekin is on the lap, by the way.
Yep, I just switched on to him. Currently situated at P9, with a bit of traffic ahead of him.
That's
one of them being his teammate.
He goes off track, but Wesley, has he noticed? Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Good boy. I mean, you know, as a driver, it's one of the most difficult things when you do a qualifying lap and there's traffic ahead. But luckily, everyone ahead seems to be aware. Nacho as well. Goes right on limit. There's still a wheel in the air on my screen. From
I think that's from Ace Boy, possibly. Crosses the line. Ezekin goes P4.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice Ace Boy crashed out.
I don't know if he retired in pit lane, but he crashed on the bike. I assume that wheel is his. I'm gonna just assume the latter.
Just a random wheel in the air. Why not?
Of course. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
As Alexander retired on the pit lane, so he's confident that this lap is good enough. I mean, why wouldn't you be confident if you're 4 tenths ahead?
True.
Who could still potentially, Hoodem.
Hoodem, Wezo, maybe Edge. Edge is normally quite up there. He hasn't, but it looks like he's on a slow lap right now. So yeah, I think it's Wezo or Hoodem that are going to be the main ones that can possibly beat him, and even then, it's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, following Wezo, who is on a small improvement, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough for pole. No.
No, he lost time. We'll see where Hoodem's at, and I didn't quite see his middle sector split,
Yeah,
but
it's half a tenth quicker than he was, but not quicker than Ezekin. So
oh, well, he just lost that.
yeah, it's gonna be hard to find half a second from here. More than half a second actually. So it looks like Alexander is on pole. But is anything gonna change in the top 3? Because it's really close behind.
Yeah, so
Wouldn't
Hudum goes up to
P4.
P4. Joel
Joel
on a lap
invalidates.
is invalidated, so it's Joel's on. He is gonna come through the penultimate corner now as Papa goes up to P7. Jozo now comes across the line and he goes P2. It's
really
tenths
close.
away.
Yeah. And unless Ocean Chief can find a couple of seconds in the final sector, it's...
he's crawling. He is not as a physically fast pace. Oh, and Jozo is got nothing.
Well, you say he's crawling, but maybe he's going top speed right now. No, he's definitely going top speed. That's our grid. It's Alexander, Jozo, and Ace Boy. Our top 3, then Wezo, Hudum, Esaiken, Joel, Papa, Nebletic, and Crystals. And then we have Cyanidis on the medium pole. Ahead of Pineapple, Tipsy, Nacho, Chief, Adesi, Wesley, Kebab, and No Time for Edge and Yoda. Surprising Edge didn't set a time.
Yeah, he usually is up there, so I think it would have been better if he had.
Yeah, the dark screen on the stream is bothering me, by the way, but I don't know what's causing it, so yeah. Guess I'll have to,
beautiful black screen.
Yeah, just have to figure it out for the next one.
It's not even showing the results.
No, it just says...
Oh, Danny is gonna be mad.
I think we have... yeah. Well, maybe after this timer for ends... ends.
No, but, my time is. I've got the results now.
Okay, I don't.
Don't worry, Danny. I got screenshots.
I didn't even get the screen for it. I don't know why, but it didn't even show the result screen. I mean, why would you need a result screen? We can just. Danny has to know them telepathically, I think.
He just has to know who got pole.
I mean,
that's fine. I got screenshots of it, so we're fine.
I just didn't get it at all. I just got a black screen.
Yeah.
That's all.
Couldn't do a run through or anything, just nothing.
Really, the game just keeps getting better.
And it's a brilliant game.
Yeah, perfect.
To think this is the best of the franchise.
I mean, it's the only F1 game, kinda, so...
Irism.
Yeah, but I mean with all the 2021 cars.
I mean, this is like a grid full of Mercedes.
Yeah. Let's see... Drivers on the formation lap now. And we've got 3 people outside of the top 10 on softs, everyone else on mediums. I think if there's not gonna be rain or anything, this is gonna be soft medium or medium soft. The usual. Yeah. Unless safety cars, which is also very likely to happen in this game.
Well, I mean, yeah. Even on reduced, it just sort of just comes out when it wants to.
Yeah, the predicted stop strategy says it's a 2-stopper, but I kinda doubt that. Well, maybe it's a 2-stopper with a safety car, but like if there were none, it's probably a 1-stopper. Unless you're gonna contradict me, but...
no.
Okay.
I think it's a 1-stopper. Last time I checked. Which is quite a while ago, so I guess we'll never know.
Well, Alexander could make up some ground today on his teammate, as Ezekin is only P6 for now.
Yeah, No, it'd be a pretty big game, about like 17 points.
And Adesi's gonna have a tough one on P16. He'll have to
Yeah,
have a great start.
He's usually not that far down there. It's weird seeing him not far down. He's usually near the front, battling for pole and the podium, and down P16 now. It's yeah,
a bit low. And Edge as well, of course. He's also a good qualifier, and he's now in P19. We're gonna see a lot of battles, I think.
Hopefully.
Clean battles. Hopefully.
Make the race fly by. Anyway, do you want to take the start?
And it's over, and Alexander wins. Oh no, sorry. We still have to start.
Do you want to take the start?
Yeah, we're just waiting for the lights now. Alexander eagerly awaiting the start. As the game tells me we're on lap 2, I don't know why, but... And now we're back in lap 1, and the lights go on. 5 red lights, and away we go. That's a quick start, and yeah, Alexander looks like to get away really good. He's got a big lead coming into the first corner. Jozo and Wezo are fighting a bit, but they keep it clean. Some people go off track to avoid a collision, which is probably wise. And we've got some position changes around the midfield, with Ferraris changing position, with Tipsy and Cyanidis. Ooh, Tipsy had a little bit of a wobble there, but survives okay. And up front, oh, Jozo has spun.
He's off into the wall, he goes. I didn't see what happened, but yeah. he's got a very damaged front wing.
Yep, yeah, that's a bit sad for Jozo.
And Cyanidis was spun as well.
Oh dear. Yeah.
I don't think he's got damage, but he has spun.
And Alexander already has more than a second, so yeah, he's well away.
Yeah, we might have a bit of a boring race in terms of front,
yeah,
as Adesi and Edge go side by side.
For the win, sure, but for the other positions, there's a lot going on right now, and Adesi is already making moves, as you said.
Edge has got past Adesi. Yeah, that was a move for P14. Edge got that position. His Chief runs a bit wide. Can Edge maybe sniff an opportunity? No. And Crystal's is out at the penultimate corner.
Yeah, I saw that.
And we have a virtual safety car.
Yeah,
and I think just a virtual.
Yeah. And the perfect time for some people to pit with their wing damage.
Pineapple is out as well in the pit lane.
In the pit lane? Did he crash into the pit wall or something?
No, he's just retired in the pit lane.
Ooh. Yeah, that's sad.
So we don't know.
So now it's Alexander, we saw Hoodem. Edge made up a lot of positions from P19 to P13. Got a few freebies, but also made up some positions. And got past Adesi as well.
Yep, and
there's that.
Pretty good start. Midfield still pretty tightly packed together from P4.
Yeah, just awaiting the green lights. As
it looks like we've got it. Driver's gunning it now.
Oh, but now there's another virtual safety car?
No.
What?
Drivers are going at like 190 miles an hour.
Yeah, but the game keeps telling me it's a virtual safety car.
Yes. Okay, now
now we're
green
again. We were green, but then we went...
and Natch has already spun it.
Oh no.
I went up the inside of the Red Bull and
Yeah, he's
just lost it and the rejoin.
By, Edge now, I think, yeah.
It was interesting.
So a lot of driver errors in the first 2 laps. And now the predicted strategy has changed to soft hard according to the game. Oh, and Nacho goes really right there.
DRS enabled now. As Wesley's having a look on Tipsy up the inside. This is the P9. And he's got that move done, it looks like. No, he's went a bit too deep. Maybe Tipsy can get a bit of a switch back here.
Back.
And He's going on the outside now. It's going to turn the inside, but he backs out of that one. And Edge and Chief is going side by side, but Edge backs out of that one. Chief's going to have the compromise line though, and Edge might have a look around the outside.
Yeah, there's still...
nothing there, nothing.
And Alexander already has 2 seconds. By the end of the race, he's going to win by 30 seconds if this keeps up.
Yeah, if we get no safety cars, that is.
Desi is now really close behind Edge. Because Edge had to compromise his line a bit behind Chief. And there's a yellow, that's Sinus.
Yep, Sinus. And Azakin is getting past Aceboy while Hudden's trying to get past Wezo. This is for the podium positions.
No, I don't want the menu, thank you. And both Edge and Desi are past Chief now. So Chief getting bullied by those fast guys.
Natcha's now having a look on the outside. He's gonna do a switchback maybe to the inside then.
Yeah,
he loses the rear.
Nacho is on the better tires for now. He's on the softs.
So Wezo is now it's a bit further away from Hoodham.
3 seconds. And Makanda says, did Alexander put assist back on after his tier 1 top 5 drive? Well, maybe, I don't know. He's certainly looking fast though. And Yoda's now looking. Are we gonna have a 3 wide here? No, surely not. But Yoda's definitely making the move.
But on the inside, no, on the outside, and he has he's got that position.
Ah, that's a daring move, but he made it work. And now Hoodham is looking at Wezo as the gap with Alexander continues to grow. It's like a 6 car train behind, no 7 car train behind Wezo now. So that's the first of the DRS trains.
Yep, Hoodham is going to have a go on Wezo, and Azakin's going to have a go on Aceboy behind. So we got similar situation at the last lap. This time Hoodham has got the inside and he makes the move stick behind Azakin. Aceboy. Azakin is on the outside and Aceboy just swipes. Azakin turns in and spins the Aston Martin around. Manages to get going in front of, around Tipsy Bob and Edge. Edge going up the inside, and he's got that move done. And now there's a car in between him and a Desi, but it's Azakin. I think he'll be wanting that position back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be something which is gonna be talked about after the race by the FIA. It looked to me like Aceboy might have just turned in a little bit too much there. And Azakin now in trouble in P11, and with those softs that have probably heated up a little with that spin.
Yeah, probably not very nice to drive now. Wezo on the back of Hoodham. Actually, he's dropped off a little bit, but Hoodham showing you maybe was a bit faster.
And Joel, with all those spins ahead of him, has moved up to P5 with Papa right behind. So the Red Bulls are moving up as well.
Yep.
It's still a very open battle for the podium.
They're still in this little train. Of course, penalties could come into effect later on, so we'll see how that happens. As Tipsy is about to come under fire from Edge and Azakin by the looks of it.
Wezo taking back the position, or trying to take back the position, Hoodham, but they had a lot of contact and Wezo had to back out. This is costing them another second to Alexander though, who looks to be out of shot unless a safety car?
Yeah, currently at least. Unless a mistake happens to Alexander. The train behind is definitely gonna stay that far behind. It's Nebletic picks up a 3-second. It's not gonna help his journey to further points, and Azakin pits.
Might go out of sync to try and do something in clean air.
Yep, but, it seems like a lot.
That's probably too early for mediums, unless I'm mistaken.
He's
putting on the
He's on halves, yeah.
Interesting.
So, I think we'll see how that plays out for him. Edge gets a 3-second time penalty though in the meantime, and that is probably not what he needed. Maybe we found the source of his pace.
Yeah, he is the leader of the medium runner strain, so to speak, and he is actually closing into Wesley. And if he can close up, and if Tipsy and Adesi can keep up, we might get an even longer train for P2.
Possibly, but it's already pretty long. I don't think that's necessary.
I mean, one long snake from P2 to P17 would be funny.
Hey, just watch lap 1. That's how you find stuff like that.
Yeah, meanwhile Adesi keeps gaining like a second lap. I don't know how he does that. I mean, I remember driving in Tier 2 and it was freaking competitive. It was hard to even go 1/10 faster than anyone else. Let's stand 1 second, but yeah.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Exactly. As Wezo opens the DRS once again, as you go down the main straight. And nothing happening, really, nothing happens really in Turn 1, especially in these big trains. There's no point sacrificing DRS and Turn 1.
We saw some moves happening, but then you get the side-by-side and the SS part, and that's a little bit hairy. It's yeah, it's just scary to do that.
If you don't get the move done in Turn 1, it's not particularly worth it, because you're just going to lose more time to the S's. And speaking of losing time in the S's, where's quite a bit of time there.
Yeah, he lost some tenths, so not close enough to attack Hoodem this lap, but Aceboy might be close enough.
Yellow flag, that's kebab.
Yeah, he made some kebab out of that one. And
I'm just pretending to say that.
Did he pick up some damage though? That's the question.
No, it seems okay. Oh, it is. Ace hits the back of Wezo.
And Adesi is past Tipsy in the same time.
Yellow, yeah, that's just kebab.
And this might be the first lap that Alexander didn't gain a second, so.
Maybe the first lap of the straight side by side.
Yeah, that's also a thing. They have been fighting a lot, and this is the first time. That was weird. Looks like Hoodem was like feigning to go into the pit and then continued. Is that the equivalent of a football dive? Feigning to go into the pit and then don't.
I don't know, it's not really illegal.
No, it's not illegal, but maybe it's frowned upon, I don't know. As we do have another soft runner into the pit, which is Nebletic. He'll probably put on the hards then as well.
He's gone on the softs.
Oh, then he does the 2-stop. Well, that's interesting.
Maybe banking on a safety car, I guess.
Yeah, that might be the case.
As Hoodem almost out of DRS that lap.
Yeah, and Hoodem also on 30% ERS, while Wesso has 70%. So it's quite a bit of a gap in ERS.
Yeah, but not really in Hoodem's favour.
Nope. Definitely
Wezo gaining a lot all the time that Hoodem gained there, just completely undone. As the two Red Bulls behind. They're still holding station, they're not really attacking each other.
Oh, as I just see a comment in chat, got any spots available? Well, there's plenty of spots in the tiers. If you look at the Discord, there's still some seats free. But as for this race, no. It's a full grid. And Nacho has passed Chief in the meanwhile.
Yep, and there's quite a few people in the pit lane.
Yep.
Joel got past Wesley, I think, in the pit before they pitted.
That's interesting.
I think was it Wesley?
No, it was. I think it was Aceboy.
Yeah, it was Ace. Ace lost the rear.
And Joel snuck in between.
Yeah, Joel got that move. Nebletic though, with that undercut on softs, is looking at Hoodem now. Hoodem, the leader of that train, and he's got Is he going to get the lead of the straight? I think it's quite crucial for Hoodham to stay ahead here. And he has.
For now. But Nebletic will have the better tires.
Yeah. He's not going to have a fun time in the next, after like 4 or 5 laps on those.
Yeah, I know.
Not the most logical thing to do, but
if he's in clean air. Oh, and he's, he's so close. If he has DRS now, he's definitely gonna go past.
As Yoda got past Tipsy there, Nebletic is gonna go past.
Here he comes.
Hoodham, pretty simple move, really, nothing too difficult there. As you would think, Wezzo and Papa are gonna come in their slap, as is Wesley.
Yep. Alexander.
Nope.
Continues.
Wezzo doesn't pit.
Papa pits though.
Yeah, Papa and Wesley both pit. Wezzo continues.
Yeah, and Wesley
Desi got past Edge as well. So.
I think Wesley was the last one of that soft runner train.
He was.
He's doing pretty well then. I remember driving with him in the Nations Cup when he was completely new to league racing. So yeah, showing some good progress.
As Papa comes out very close to Azakin. Azakin has got to the back of this train.
Yeah,
so
he made up some good time.
The undercut did work. The only issue is he's on hards now.
Yeah, that's true. But at least his race is not completely lost. He could still score some good points, which are valuable for his championship chances, which are very much alive as current leader.
Yeah. As like by catching up to Ocean and Cyanidus and in front is the lead head of this train.
Yeah,
but
now.
Nebletic's gonna get that move by the looks of it. Hood might get it as well.
Though.
Yep, Ocean banging wheels a bit with the Haas driver. This is really gonna be holding these guys up. It might allow Wessel to gain a bit of time. As Hoodham gets the move done.
Fresher tires, no chance for Chief.
Wessel pits.
Wessel and Alexander both pit. So those are the last of the people on starting tires that pitted. Where will Wessel come out though? I wonder if the late pit brought him anything.
Fresher tires?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Fresher tires, but...
See, Williams right at the end. There's the big train. He was second in the train, and he has dropped right off without the exit pit stop battling side by side with Papa, but he gets ahead. So no, it's not been the most not been the best move by Wessel.
Yeah, it's not optimal, but he's not out of it. I mean, he's still ahead of Ace Boy, so there's that.
Yeah. As Alexander's got Yoda ahead. Needless.
Yeah, Yoda, Edge, and Desi, the last one of the medium starters. The first one of the medium starters, actually.
As Sanius goes in deep, that allows Nebletic through as Alexander gets past Yoda.
Yeah, no issue there.
Pretty nice. And Hoodham might actually have a go on Nebletic now on the inside, on the medium tires. Nebletic loses the rear a bit under braking and puts him through.
Yeah, nice. And Hoodham.
Sanius going side by side with Joel there. Not actually do much about that as Ocean makes a mistake by the looks of it and falls behind the big trains.
Yeah, so technically that means Alexander is still on that leader, and then it's Hoodham, Nebletic, and Joel. And Nebletic still has to pit, so...
Wesel got a 5 second penalty for corner cutting and getting a position.
Yeah, I saw it. Wonder where that happened. Maybe in the fast right-hander, took a little bit too much on the inside or something?
Possibly?
Oh, and there's a yellow somewhere. Okay, that's Kebab.
As Joel's had a look on Nebletic as well. They're gonna go side by side to the S's here. And Nebletic gets the better though Joel backs out. Sanius gets a 3 second time penalty.
Is
for cutting
Nablatic,
corners.
it looks like Nablatic is already struggling a bit with the soft tires.
Yeah, it doesn't seem. They don't seem strong.
Yeah, I thought he would have an advantage, but it lasted like one lap. And since then he's been consistently attacked by the others.
Yeah, it's not been a great couple of laps as Azakin now gets past.
Yeah, Azakan almost hard. He's also not out of the podium fight yet. Definitely not.
No, he's right there. Only a couple of positions behind him. He's currently P2, so provisional P2
Yeah.
that is.
Now we have Alexander, who's already caught up to to the race leaders.
Yep.
Which is pretty insane.
That's a bit wide. Alexander on the back of Edge, right on the back of the Alpine.
So with a pit stop extra, Alexander has already, yeah, caught up. Ooh, that's a late
that
move.
was and
and he gets punted by Edge.
Edge was having none of that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Alexander survived that without damage. That was quite
I'm trying to have a look.
Let's say Yoda now gets a penalty as well.
No visual damage.
Yeah, but it might be a little bit of lime green stuff. Or just even invisible damage.
Yep, and look at the train from Hoodham all the way, from Tipsy all the way down to Isboy.
Yeah, that's the battle for the podium positions is definitely on. It's hard to tell who's gonna get that. Such a long train, and penalties coming into play as well. So Alexander now finally passes Edge off screen.
And because Hoodham's about to get past Tipsy, and he gets that done pretty nice. This is Hoodham's chance to pull away now, because Nablatic is not ahead of the Ferrari. Yeah, but you need Hoodham's. Is with Hoodham's time to get away.
Yeah, definitely. With Tipsy in between and Nablatic, who's already struggling on the softs, this could be a good time for Hoodham to pull a gap. And he's doing exactly that. Perfect timing.
Tipsy's got the DRS as well. And Nablatic does not get the best run, so this might put him under pressure from Joel. Joel is going to have a look on the inside of turn 1 of Nablatic. He did this before, he's going to go for it again on the inside of the Haas driver.
And again, yeah.
Oh! Joel, is he going to back out of this one? Yep.
Yeah,
he is.
And now he's under pressure from Azakin as a result.
Yep. Azakin and his teammate Papa very close behind.
Yeah, Hoodham is very happy with this because he's now out of DRS. So he's getting away for that second place.
As Papa's going to have a go on the inside of Azakin now. Azakin... Azakin's gonna get the slipstream over
They're still side by side.
Yep, as Nablatic gets ahead of Tipsy, sorry.
Without ERS because I saw his light is blinking, so Nablatic burned everything there.
Yep, as Papa got ahead of Azakin. Joel's now having a look on the outside of Tipsy.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it?
Not by the looks of it. Alexander gets a penalty, and Azakin's going back up the inside of Papa, and he's got that move done once again.
And Alexander sets the fastest lap, so I don't think he has any damage.
Oh,
Joel and Tipsy! Yeah, I saw
and that's gonna allow Azakin through, maybe. Locking wheels. They did.
Joel not giving any space there, and Nablatic pits for his second pit stop. Joel again.
We'll look up the inside.
Ooh, Tipsy locks up. Yeah.
Went a bit deep there.
Yeah, he locked up his tires as well. So that didn't help.
That's Aceboy and Papa are battling side by side. Papa might have some damage here. He is going really slowly. Hoodham now with Now it's a 3-second gap. What happened to Nebleta? Oh, Nebleta pitted.
Yeah, he
okay,
pitted
that makes more
he
sense.
made his second pit stop, that's what I just said.
Okay, right. I am not listening.
Yeah, why would you? I mean, yes, this battle rages on with Essakin and Tipsy is now trying to repass. Oh, and there's Wesso as well. Are we going 3 wide? No, certainly not. No, Tipsy is not far enough alongside. Neither is Wesso, so things stay
Oh,
as they
Ace
are.
Boy sends it on the Williams. Has he got the move done? Now
Not
the
quite.
outside for the Alpha Tauri.
And now he has the inside.
Then turn the inside.
Oh, and a spin!
Oh,
It's Papa!
That's
No.
Papa!
Yeah, it's Papa.
No, it's
No,
Joel! It's Joel!
It's Joel! Oh, that's the Joel thing to do. When you're on course for podium, you spin. Oh, there's now a lot of positions. Oh, that's Tipsy going in the pit. I was thinking, why is Tipsy changing so many positions? But yeah, so Joel did a Joel. As Larson says, good job, Joel, now bring it home. And then he spins.
Oh, God.
Nice one, Larson.
Oh, God. Larson's got to be personally blamed for that one.
Yeah, that was Larson's fault.
Azakin is now back into the podium positions.
As Danny says, FFS Larson.
Yep.
Yeah, he was doing so well until he wasn't.
It is quite unfortunate.
So, as it stands now, Alexander's in P1. He doesn't have to pit anymore, normally. Then we've got Edge, Desi and Yoda, who all still have to pit. And then we have Hudum and Essakin, Wesso, Aceboy and Papa, who don't have to pit. So basically, Essakin has fought his way back to the podium positions. See, this is what I mean. Like, even when he starts P8 and he has a spin, he still somehow finds a way to that podium position. And that's why he's still leading the championship, of course.
Yellow flag, that's
Wesley.
Wesley.
Oh, that's my my curse, I think. I said he was doing well for somebody who hasn't league raced before like a month or 2 ago. No, a month ago actually. And now, yeah. Oh well.
Should not be allowed to talk about anyone ever.
As Adesi and Edge have pitted now and are
got the
the
softs.
softs. Yeah, they.
We'll see what they come out.
Yeah, if they can make it back up to the train and.
So they're behind Edge is behind Joel as Wesley gets a 5-second penalty for speeding.
That doesn't help. Yeah.
So these guys are about about 7 or 8 seconds away from the train. I want to say.
Yeah, they're gonna make it back up, I think, but I don't think. Yeah, for the podium position, it's gonna be difficult, especially since Hudum got that big gap.
Oh, and who's that round?
That's
That's Sanidis again. Sanidis for the second time this race has spun.
Not liking those S's. It's the second time he spun there.
Oh. Ooh, losing the rear again. Tyres will be quite overheated.
So that leaves Yoda, Chief, and Cyanidus, the final ones to pit. Actually, Kebab also. So 4 people still to pit, and we had no safety cars yet. Can you believe it, Joel? Bailey. I even forget who I'm commentating with.
No, I'm.
Or is that me channeling Joel to cause a safety car? That could also be the thing.
You're just trying to get it into your head.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's me just still obsessing over Joel spinning in a good position. That's it's tough.
Possibly the train has sort of broken down a bit.
Yeah.
It's as Edge gets past Joel.
It's usually what happens to trains. When they break down and then they announce a 10-minute delay on the train station and then it never comes. But yeah, this train doesn't look like to come together, but it does give us some new battles to look forward to, because now the field doesn't have the DRS every time. It's really just one of those two.
Yeah.
And we've got some people on fresh softs which are trying to come back, of course.
Chief gets a penalty. Edge is 4.7 seconds away from Power, Ace Boy, and Wes.
Yeah, and Adesi already passes Joel on those fresh softs, so Adesi moving up.
The softs seem to be a lot faster this day.
And we've got Wezo, Aceboy and Papa fighting hard for currently P5, but with Yoda still to pit, it's actually P4.
Yeah. Yoda says out for one more lap, so we don't get to see where he comes out just yet.
I think Yoda's really praying for a safety car at this point.
Yeah, but his Edge sets the fastest lap of 33.9. Wezo, Aceboy and Papa all still very close together.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a move down that next DRS straight. Either from Aceboy or from Papa, or both. That would be something.
Be interesting. Edge gets a penalty,
Yeah.
so that's a second penalty this race.
Yeah, let's have a look at the penalties. So Wezo has 8 seconds even.
Yeah, because he got the 5-second time penalty for overtaking others. Papa sends it on the inside of Aceboy on the first corner, and that's compromised both their exits. So Wezo actually gets away with no overtakes.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you would make the move there, unless he was thinking, yeah, he has DRS on the other straight, I have to try it here. Didn't work though. So that means Wezo can fight on another lap. As Larson says, I think I should curse Alexander, yeah. But,
He'd be the better person, I guess.
Alexander is doing so great, it would be such a shame if he spins now, wouldn't it? Imagine the terror if Alexander somehow loses his front wing. Is it working?
He'd probably still win.
Yeah.
He'd come out on fresh softs.
Safety car restart from P8 to P1. Still wins.
Yeah.
Papa, is he gonna send it again? No, not this time. Seems to be
so
a Red Bull thing to do that. Just send it.
I guess his Edge is on the back of his train now within DRS at least 7 times. This is where he'll gain the most.
He is caught up quick then. Like I remember in my head he was still a few seconds behind, but he's already at the back of this train, as you said. And then pretty soon we've got Alexander as well. But unless a safety car happens, I think P4 is the maximum they can gain. I think Azakin is a bit too far ahead.
Azakin does get faster Yoda though in the meantime. Yeah, Azakin might be a bit too far ahead as Aceboy gets faster. Wezo, and Papa's gonna have a look on the outside.
Ooh, that's interesting.
And Edge is trying to find a way past. Oh,
that's a little bit of a bump.
That's got to be damage. Surely for Edge, that was a pretty big hit. I think we'll see on the bend is Wesley. Is the one going slowly.
Yeah.
Yep, that is damage for Edge.
Oh no. Well, that ends his way up forward. Is he gonna pit? Yeah.
And that leaves Desi as the sole soft runner now, fighting for these high points positions. He's gonna get past Wezo now.
Is he though?
The inside, and he is. He's got much better grip on the exit.
Nice move by Desi. Now up to P7 with Yoda still having to pit. As Ocean Chief gets another penalty.
Yep. Pretty impressive. Oh, as Aceboy loses the rear and allows Papa
is past now. Larson says Alexander is doing everything he needs to do. That's a famous quote, yeah. That's what I once said about McKender. I'm sure McKender still remembers that.
Yep.
It's, a Desi now
Adesi
on
on
Ace
Ace
Boy.
Boy.
Yeah.
Up the inside
Yeah.
on those softs. Compared to hard tires, you'd think it'd be a pretty simple move. It is.
Yeah, Desi making the maximum use of that medium soft strategy, all the way up to P6 from P17 or something.
Yeah,
Wesley
in the
in the
session.
pit. Yeah. That's a shame. He was doing well in the first stint, but then it all fell apart for him.
Yep. As Yoda finally pits after quite a few laps.
Yeah, but he's gonna drop way back into in the order. He really needed that safety car, which unfortunately never came.
Yeah, Adesi is much faster than
Yeah.
He's going to get 3.4 seconds to get to the back of Azakan.
Chief with another penalty, and Tipsy passes. No, he gets passed by Yoda.
Yeah.
No, he passes Yoda. Huh? No, he stays ahead of Yoda. That's it. He stays ahead of Yoda in P10.
After the pit stop.
And where is Adesi? Is he close enough to attack Papa?
Yeah, 100%.
That is
an actual crash.
Oh no, don't say this is a safety car.
It doesn't look like it. Guess that we're gonna keep racing.
Yeah, then we would have had it already.
Papa and Adesi are going side by side, pretty bad. Papa's still on the inside.
Ooh, the
Forces Adesi into the switchback. Papa's still on the inside, which is the preferred line for this couple of corners, but the increased grip of the softs maybe bringing Adesi back into this now in the penultimate corner.
What a fight!
They make contact a bit. Papa has to run wide, but Adesi ultimately gets the position. For now, maybe Papa can... no grip compared to those softs.
Yeah, but still, to hang it around the outside there is pretty ballsy from Adesi. So up to P4, and I think that's normally where he's run up the field ends, as Icon is still quite a bit ahead. But who knows? And
Edge sets the fastest lap again.
Yeah, he's on fresh softs. And meanwhile, Alexander is probably thinking about what groceries he has to do this weekend, or what is he gonna eat tomorrow, or yeah, thinking about his
boring stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 13-second lead. It's not quite the second a lap he had in the first 5-6 laps, but still a healthy lead on Hoodem. And let's see, we've got Wezo and Ace Boy. They've been fighting for most of the second stint. And for now, Ace Boy keeps it.
Yeah, it's nice from Ace Boy. He's managed to maintain the position.
Yeah, and Joel P8 still not too far behind. He might have won what might have been if he didn't have that spin.
Possibly, but can't think about it too much. Not much you can do about it now.
Let's see if Vezo can do something here. I mean, it won't really help his position with the 8-second penalty he has, but I mean, still would be nice to be ahead on track.
Yeah.
Just purely for the honor of it.
See what he could do now through the S.
As Sonny says, Alexander is calculating if he has enough time to do a donut on the finish line and still win. Well, I saw a certain ex-member of SLR and 2S do that in Singapore once, and it didn't
oh my
end well.
god.
He kinda crashed out on the finish line. Skill issue.
Indeed. So much of a skill issue.
Yeah, definitely. And Wesso now, is he close enough this time?
He's gonna go up the inside.
Ace Boy going very defensive.
Yeah, there was a bit of contact there. Wezo went in deep though, and
yeah,
that's gonna allow Ace-Boy back through.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
And Wezo just sent it.
They nearly both spin.
Yep, and Ace-Boy keeps the position.
And that brings Joel into the fight. Hello, Joel.
Yep. We'll probably be saying that in interviews as well.
Hello, Joel. Think so. Well, what's your first question to Joel after the race?
Skill issue.
Skill
Question
issue.
mark. Skill issue.
What's the
Question
skill
mark.
issue? Plus scope. Plus ratio. No. Didn't ask.
Ace-Boy weaves a bit under the brake, and Ace-Boy is he gonna get the position back? He gets it back. So Ace-Boy is doing good defending, but the moving under braking and the contact that has happened so far has been a bit questionable, but
Yeah,
he is still ahead.
Things might get even more heated with Joel being there now.
Yeah.
I mean, they nearly came together before. They might just come together again in a classic Hamilton Verstappen tale.
Oh god.
Oh god, yeah. Let's hope Masi is not the race director.
Jeez. As Slipstream's going now, Ace-Boy not
another dive by Wezo.
Wezo gets the move done this time by the looks of it, and
and a dive by Ace-Boy. They're not giving each other an inch, and there's Joel.
And Joel.
Oh no, they crashed!
I predicted it completely out. That is a weird crash.
I told you. As Wezo now goes, as the Mercedes of Yoda goes ahead of him. I told you they're gonna crash. This was so predictable.
Oh my.
And Joel's now in P6 and he says, thank you, goodbye, come again. Oh dear.
That is not what anyone would have wanted.
Sonny already has his opinion about it. He says that was a dirty attempt from Ace, no corner rights. Well, that's debatable. Let's see what the FIA thinks about it after all.
Yeah, but Wezo also retiring as well.
I mean, Wezo also kinda dived a bit, but still.
It was pretty interesting racing.
Yeah, definitely. And the only winner out of that is Joel. And Sonny says, I'm on the phone with Michael Masi. He said we went motor racing. It's called a motor race. We went car racing. Yeah, so that pretty much ties up all the ongoing track battles. I don't see anyone else particularly close.
No, not like DRS range.
So it looks like a bit of a 2-lap parade until the end, and that's of course somebody crashes out again. We've got 13 runners left after that retirement of Wezo. 20 started, so 7 retirements, that's quite a lot.
Yeah. We'll continue on that.
I tell you what, Essaken on those halves that are older.
He's catching up to him. And Desi's catching up to these guys as well.
I mean, it's quite amazing that Essaken is even fighting for this position if you know what happened to him, like poor qualifying and he got turned around in the beginning. And it's also quite amazing from Desi, who started very far down the grid, P17, and then did the reverse strategy. And both caught up and are battling for the remaining podium spots now.
Hood'em with not much ERS, both with not much ERS.
Yeah, they have nothing left. So it's gonna.
I don't think Adesi will get close enough. So this is gonna come a last lap, I think.
Yeah, Essaken has at least one attempt. Maybe even
if he's
2.
close enough.
Yeah. But I think he's gonna save everything for one attempt. And I don't think Hood'em is gonna give it easily. I think he's gonna try and keep the inside.
Yeah.
So at least some excitement in the final lap for P2.
Yep. Yoda and Nablato and Joel are all relatively.
Yeah, Nablatic and Yoda fighting for P7 it is. Although they both have penalties, so it's hard to tell who's gonna get the position in the end.
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Waiting for that one DRS straight. But is he close enough? Looks like he's struggling a bit in the S's.
Yeah, he might not be close enough to really make a move.
Yeah, I think he's gotta be like within half a second, preferably.
Yeah,
he's
it
trying
doesn't
though.
look like.
Oh, he is at half a second now. 6 tenths. He's gotta deploy everything. Hoodem is already defending the inside.
Hoodem already on. He's on the. He's under 10%. Is Hoodem?
It has
so
to be
here
a
we
dive.
go.
Oh,
inside.
He does dive the inside in the end.
Hoodem, not really much response. He could have done that.
Yeah, it's done. So Ezekin all the way back
and
to P2.
And Yoda in front of Joel as well.
Oh wow, that came from absolutely nowhere. But Yoda does have a penalty, so Joel just needs to keep calm.
As Alexander's going to come across the line and win the US Grand Prix in SLR Tier 2. And out of nowhere, if I'm honest, it's an Aston Martin 1-2.
Yeah, I don't know how Ezekin pulled that off with what was going on. And he's on the slower tire as well. That doesn't matter to him though, he's P2 and Hoodem rounds out the podium in P3. And Adesi came really close in P4 in the end. And yeah, the Red Bulls in P5 and P6 after penalties. Then it's Yoda and the Blatic Edge and hey, Tipsy in P10 takes it from his rival Ocean Chief, who has to contend with P11.
Yep. Chief. He's got a lot of penalties.
Yeah, he's got 12 seconds of them, but Nacho behind him has 15.
Oh, Nacho behind, almost losing it. As chasing across the line in P11. And Nacho crosses in P2.
Yeah, and Kebab already finished, of course, a lap behind in P13. I do hope I get the standings after the race, but who knows. As Adesi is the games driver of today, but personally I'd give it to Ezekin for his recovery after that spin. That was amazing.
Ezekin's recovery was pretty good.
And yeah, Alexander's pace, the whole race and the whole qualifying was amazing. Qualified on pole by a 10th, but in the race he was untouchable. And it's another Aston Martin 1-2. Although I say another, I don't know how many there's actually been, but it feels like a lot. And that's yeah, that's your podium for the US Grand Prix in SLR Tier 2. Let's continue where we left off. So P10 Tipsy, then Chief, Nacho and Zombie, and did not finish the race are Wezo, Aceboy, Cyanidus, Wesley, Jozo, and Pineapple and Crystals. Let's see if we already have people in the interviews. If not, please come to the interviews.
We have Joel.
We have Joel. Who did
I told you. I told.
But then you have to ask him the question.
I'm not answering the... Okay. Hello, Joel.
Hello.
Would you say you had a bit of a skill issue today?
Sorry?
Would you say you had a bit of a skill issue with your spin?
Oh, yeah, my spin. I thought the race was magnificent. Well, no, sorry. I thought I did pretty well. I mean, what, I would have finished P3 if I didn't spin? Because that's where Hoodin finished and I was ahead of him. Like, by like 2 seconds or something. Maybe. But, never mind. I got back down to P12. And then recovered. And the funniest moment was when I went up the inside and they just drove into each other. Did you catch that on stream?
Yep.
Wezo and Aceboy. That was hilarious.
Yeah, we were following the entire battle, and I literally said the lap before...
Did I hit him?
Joel can confirm. No, Joel can confirm. Or Joel.
Joel?
Bailey can confirm.
Oh, you are the
Joel
worst.
can also confirm this. I said the lap before, they're gonna collide. Because they were fighting for like 2 laps straight and we were following it. And
Yeah,
it
I was
already
watching
looked
them
dicey.
ahead. I wasn't using any ERS
And
to
we
catch
s-
up to them.
We
I
saw
was
you
saving my
just,
tyres.
we saw you just drive past like, thank you, goodbye.
Yeah, and then they just run each other off the road, and I didn't have to do much more.
I think in
But,
the end,
that
you
was-
only lost 1 spot from that spin in the end, because you
Well,
recovered
probably
those.
2, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, you could have fought for the podium, but oh well.
yeah, but that's hindsight. Well, basically, it's not really. I should have just not span, but I don't know what happened, to be honest. I think it was on the fresh medium, so I just kept my foot in when I shouldn't have. I didn't even feel it trying to rotate, so I couldn't have done much about that. But there you go.
Oh
But I
well.
really enjoyed that race. It looked like it was an exciting one, looking at the mini map as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. There was a lot of position. I mean, it wasn't exciting for the win, as Alexander just took off and we never saw him again. But
Yeah,
the battle from like P2 until what was it, P10 or something, you were all fighting the whole time.
hmm
Yeah. So good recovery in the end. I mean, you still got good points from that race.
yeah. I
Um,
think that's 3 P6s in a row now. Actually,
Nice.
what this one, Canada, Japan, and what was before Japan? Singapore? No, Russia.
Yeah, Russia, and then
Yeah.
before that was Singapore, I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
So do you look forward to the next Grand Prix?
I absolutely hate Mexico. I'm really slow
Okay.
there, so we'll see what I can make out of it. But I'm not promising much.
Are you still driving with medium traction?
No,
Okay.
I've not been driving with medium traction
Okay.
since the start of the season.
Oh, nice. Because I was just gonna say it's really bad on Mexico, so I would
Mhm.
advise driving without. But if you're already driving without, maybe it's going better now. Who knows?
I don't know. I haven't done a lap on this track in this game yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Bailey, got anything to add?
No?
Okay, then I think it's time we move on to the next interview, as I see Alexander already waiting. Thanks, Joel, for coming in, and good luck
No
next
problem.
week.
Thanks.
Race winner, huh?
Yeah, he's apparently the race winner. Yeah, we didn't see him much.
I'm in. What's he going to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know. How was
started
the-
this
yeah.
and then crossed the line
Yeah, Alexander,
28 times.
how was the view? Was it nice up front? Were you thinking about the groceries which you're gonna do this weekend, or anything else, or what were you thinking?
In the last laps, I was actually watching from my what's it called, the mini map in the game, the battle between Asaiken and Hudim. So I almost drove off track in the last lap, but
Nice, but you kept
that
it
was
on.
nice. I kept it on.
Yeah. Anything else? I mean, was there any moment in the race where you thought, "Oh, I can lose"? I remember seeing one bump when you were catching up to the old medium runners.
Yeah, exactly. I was catching up to Edge, I think, in Asaiken. Yes, and I was trying to go for the move into the first corner, and I missed my braking point quite a lot. So I tried to go a little bit more to the right to be not hitting Adesi. And then Edge and me had a little tangle. It could have been worse than it been because I could have been out of the track, but yeah, nothing
Yeah.
really special.
Yeah, and no damage. More importantly.
Yeah, exactly. If there would have been damage, there would have been a whole different story. I mean, I just feel so lucky these past races. I mean, I always I do a good job in qualifying, but then like in this race as well, the second behind me spun off, and then I was already 1.2 ahead of the guys behind, and I know it's really hard to keep up with, especially on this track with the dirty air and everything. So I knew that gonna be P1 in the first lap was eventually probably gonna give me the race win. So.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing which could have stopped you is, I think, a late safety car or something.
Yeah, I was really worried. To be honest, there was a lot of times I saw retired cars on track, and I didn't understand where there was no safety cars. But I'm just blessed, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think most cars they spun off in the SS section, and then then they're off track. So I think the game considers that as not dangerous somehow.
Yeah, yeah, the game is beautiful.
Well, basically a flawless race. We didn't give you driver of the day though, because Asakan did an amazing recovery from early race spin to P2 on harder tires and older tires as everyone else. So that was
he's amazing. I haven't gotten a driver of the day since I started driving in this tier. I'm so sad.
yeah, but
I haven't got a single driver of the day. But
maybe
it's okay. It's okay.
maybe you should spin and then come from the back and then do something like Asakan this race.
Yeah.
He's making it difficult for you to catch up in the championship if he keeps these podium appearances up.
Yeah, how many races are left? What's the next as well?
Yeah,
That's
not too
about-
many. This was
what's
round
7,
15. Yeah.
6 or 7 races.
Okay. Yeah, next one is Mexico, right?
Yep. Yeah.
C.
I think so. Or is it? Yeah, it's Mexico.
Yeah, it's Mexico.
Yeah, it's a nice track.
Oh, Joel didn't think so.
Oh, he didn't?
No, he wasn't looking forward to
Yeah,
it.
but he always complains.
Is that so? Okay.
Yeah, but I remember last year I got destroyed by a Saiyan in Mexico, so let's see if he would destroy me again.
Ah, yes, the tier 4 rivalry goes over to tier 2.
Tier 2, yeah, exactly. But now we're in the same team.
So next season, both tier 1, I guess? Maybe. Okay, well, we'll not put any pressure on that for now.
No, I need to get the stuff without driving the line. So yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Anyway, still a good race, of course. Race winner, qualifying, pole, everything, big lead. Look forward to see you next week, and thank you for coming in.
Thank you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I think as nobody else is in the interview lounge, I think we're gonna end it there. Be sure to check tomorrow for the tier 1 race in SLR, of course. And for now, have a nice evening and goodbye.